Hello and welcome everyone to another podcast, chat, whatever. So it's been a bit, and if you noticed, I'm doing more gameplay videos. I now have too many systems. But wanted to quickly talk about a show I saw on Amazon like a month or two ago. And just kind of leave it there. But before I do get into that, I did want to mention that the Super Mario Brothers movie is out on, I think, all digital platforms at this point. And, of course, I purchased it because I said I really enjoy it, and I still do. The one thing I forgot because I was listening to Brian Taylor's score so much, let me double check before I make an ass out of myself again. Yeah, Brian Taylor. Because his score is really good with all the Mario themes and all that, and I just kind of forgot that they do a lot of band songs. Not like the orchestra that was written specifically for the movie, but more so for the Donkey Kong go-kart introduction. They play Take Me On. And I completely forgot about that the first time around because, again, by the time I did the review, I was listening to the score much more and just automatically put the score in place of the song. So I think that's my biggest disappointment of the movie is they use so much music from bands than they use the score. But again, that's just me, my personal taste, because that kind of does tell the composer, hey, we have all this other music we're going to use, and we're not going to use what you've given us, despite the fact that you put so much time and effort into it. But I don't know. We'll see how well that ages. But yeah. So the show's called Night Sky. And it stars J.K. Simmons. God, do you think I'd have this up already? J.K. Simmons and Sissy Spacek, who played Carrie, the horror movie. And it's produced by Amazon on Amazon Prime, obviously. But as much as I enjoyed it, it also just very slowed pace. I wasn't expecting a action thriller. Definitely after the first episode, I was expecting more of like a mystery, maybe even a horror mystery. But it is a very slow-paced show. A lot of questions, not a lot of answers, and I know they're obviously doing that for more seasons, which I'm not 100% sure if they're doing more. But the quote-unquote main villain of the show is only in there for like 3 episodes. And then by the time the 8th episode comes around and he's reintroduced as the main villain, he goes down like a punk. Just really quickly, really easily. The 2 main characters, Frank and Irene York, I didn't really expect them to be action stars, like I said before, but they kept teetering on this whole trust issue where it's like they love-hate relationship, but at the end it's like, oh yeah, we still love each other. I think the whole sequence of it, I think this is supposed to be like a week or so. It's very up and down, and it's just like, and I don't know, it could have been I'm going to say slightly better if, let's say, they decide to cancel this, kind of like 1899. We just have so many questions that will not be answered. And more so since this is a very religious leaning show. Not like you have to be religious to understand it, but it's basically kind of going with where angels potentially came from and alien stuff and God, and I don't know, it's just a lot of weird shit in it. I will recommend to see it. A lot of the reviews are very positive about it. It's 83% 5-star and 4% 1. So I'm gonna put my star in like the 3-star range because it's just, again, it has so much potential, but it's just so slow. Too many questions still left unanswered. Again, for later seasons, but I don't know, it's just, to me, it didn't pan out as I hoped it would. But again, that's just me, my opinion. Night Sky, Amazon original on Prime Video. Go ahead and go check it out and see for yourself. Each episode is about an hour long, so just to let you know, it's like an 8-hour series, because Amazon seems to do that. Because a lot of the shows I've watched here on Amazon, it is 8 episodes, but each episode is an hour long. So with that, thank you guys for listening, and I'll talk to you all later. See ya.